Hi everybody, I'm Paddy Hunter-Murphy, and this is the Senior Pickleball Tips Podcast, where we discuss everything pickleball as it relates to us seniors.
Oh, hi there. Right, today we're going to be looking at doubles strategy. Now, I know that some people play singles, but we'll be looking at singles strategy, I think, a lot later. Most people are playing doubles, and doubles is where it's at. So, pickleball, it's a fast game. Things come thick and fast. So, when it comes to doubles, the game introduces, you could call, unique dynamics. So strategy can be absolutely key. So let's look at 10 simple things that can make all the difference to your doubles game. Number 1, communicate constantly. One of the most important elements of being successful in doubles is obviously communication. It's moving fast. You have to make split-second decisions. And so talking to your partner will make all the difference. So here are some essential communication tips. Call the ball. All right, let your partner know whether you're going for the ball or letting it pass. A simple mine or yours can make all the difference. It really can. If you're in rec play, you've got a new partner, just say to them, let's call the ball. Let's talk to each other a lot. So other than calling the ball, plan the serve and the return. Before serving or returning, talk to your partner and tell them what you're going to do. Are you going to target maybe the weaker opponent? Are you going to aim for a third shot drop? Talk through these moves. Now, the most important thing, I think, with communication, encourage each other. Positive reinforcement just helps enormously. It maintains energy and focus, especially in high pressure moments. You know, people say things like, great shot, and that just goes a long, long way. Your partner makes a mistake and you just say, no worries, let's just keep going, let it go, no problem. They make another mistake, let it go, no problem, doesn't matter. If your partner can see that you're getting stressed, they will get stressed as well. So positive reinforcement. Here's a tip. If in doubt, both of you go for the one down the middle. Never lose the point with neither of you going for the middle ball. So even if your paddles clash, just go for it. Another tip, call the ball a lot. Don't hesitate. This is far better than not calling it enough. Okay, the second tip of doubles strategy. Master the third shot drop. This is so important. Now, we covered this in episode 8. So you might want to look back on these podcasts to episode 8, and we got a whole episode on it. But master that third shot drop. Why? Well, a well-executed third shot drop, it forces your opponents to hit up on the ball, and that gives you the chance to come to the net and maybe take control of the point. So really focus on that third shot drop. It is a very important shot. Now, you may be a beginner or a novice and you may be having real trouble with it, and you're saying to yourself, darn it, I'm not enjoying this. I'm just going to drive it every time. I'm just going to hit it. I get better results with just hit. Okay, that may be the case, but work on your third shot drop. I think bring it into the game, make it better so that you start doing it, sometimes maybe even without thinking of it. Number 3, court positioning is really important for defending against fast-paced shots and also getting the offensive advantage. So understand court positioning. Stay side by side. You and your partner should move as a unit, staying roughly level with each other. This ensures you cover the entire width of the court. So you should be pretty much the same distance apart the whole time. For example, if you're on the right hand side, side and your partner moves to the left, maybe to get a dink or something wide, you should move to the left with them. And then when you maybe get a dink on your right hand side, they should move to the right with you, so that you're a unit moving left and right together. This also goes for going up and down as well. It's not like badminton necessarily, where you have one person at the net and one person behind. It's more side by side. Secondly, get to the kitchen line. The closer you are to the net, the more control you have over the game. Pickleball is about getting to the kitchen line. So after returning a serve or playing a third shot drop, both players, you and your partner, should move toward the kitchen line together, and that will put pressure on your opponents. So here's a tip. If one of you is left-handed and the other right-handed, set up so both your forehands cover the middle, right? More shots will generally go down the middle as your opponents look for consistency and safety. And 2, consider stacking so you are each on the correct side after serving. Get into position as quickly as you can. Now, if you've not come across stacking, I'll try and explain it to you audibly without showing you. So let's say one of you is left-handed and one of you is right-handed. And so the right-handed player, let's say that's you, needs to be on the left-hand side at all times so that your forehand is down the middle. When your left-handed server is serving from left to right, you, as the right-handed player, don't stand on the right-hand side of your court. You stand left of your server. And so when your left-handed partner serves the ball, they then step right and cover the right-hand side of the court. And you step forward and cover the left-hand side of the court. It's all a bit confusing, but watch some videos about stacking. This also applies, for example, you might be both right-handed, but one of you might have a much stronger backhand, so that person needs to be on the left more times than not, or indeed every time. So stacking is a way of making sure that each player is always on a particular side. So check that out. That could be something that helps you. Number 4, target the weaker player. Okay, in doubles, it's often good to target the weaker player. They may have a weak backhand. Identify and exploit any vulnerabilities of your opponents and use that. Hit it to where they don't like it and use it. So exploit their weaknesses. You know, if one of your opponents struggles with backhands or lobs, then feed them those shots consistently and see how they do. If they still don't do well, keep playing those shots. Pressure them at the net. Force the weaker player to handle, let's say, rapid volleys. However, be cautious, because good teams can switch up responsibilities. They can adjust tactics, so be prepared to adapt. Tip: in recreational play, hit 50% of your shots to the stronger player. This will make the game more fun for everyone. It's not always about winning, but generally speaking, we're talking here about competitive play. But if you're a recreational player, you know, you don't have to be banging the ball around at people. You don't have to be hitting lobs to that 5'2" person who comes to the net a lot and all you do is just lob them the whole time. You don't have to do that all the time in recreational play. Certainly do it once or twice, but please don't be that person. All right, number 5, use effective serves and returns. Now, obviously, we have looked at this before. We've looked at the serve in episode 3 and we looked at the return of serve in episode 5. So check those out for more details. If you're serving, serve high and deep and with a bit of variety. A deep serve pins your opponent's back, giving you more time to react. But you can vary the spin, the speed and placement to keep your opponents on their toes. Returning as well, high and deep. And you can return with not much pace as well. Don't feel you have to hit it hard the whole time. And if you return it high and deep, makes their third shot more difficult. And consider returning low into the backhand. So look at how you're serving, look at how you're returning. Here's a tip: get your serve in. You should not, even at a beginner's level, you should not be missing serves. Just get them in. That is the main thing. Pickleball only goes to 11 points to win the game. To give away a serve or two in a game is unforgivable. So do your best, practice your serves, get them in. Okay, number 6, cover the middle. Right, the middle of the court, sometimes known as no man's land, it can be a vulnerable spot in doubles. Sometimes your opponents can hit the shot even quite softly between you, and there's confusion between you and your partner. Should I take the ball? Should I let him take the ball? So there's that confusion. So a good doubles team, you know how to handle those shots. Prioritize the forehand. Generally, the player whose forehand is closer to the middle should take this shot down the middle. Forehands are generally stronger. And establish responsibility before you start playing. Even if you're in rec play and you don't really know your partner very well, establish responsibility. Say, look, the one with the forehand takes the one down the middle. Obviously, if you've got a lefty and a righty, you need to both take it maybe. But decide ahead of time who'll take that middle shot. Okay, number 7, play smart defense. All right, it's not all about attacking. In doubles, playing defense means you understanding when to reset the rally. If you and your partner are under heavy attack, it's often best to go for a defensive shot rather than trying to hit a winner. Reset with a dink or a lob. So you can dink or you can lob. If you're being pushed back, use a dink to reset the point and get back to the kitchen. But one alternative might be to lob, but be careful of lobbing from the back of the court. Again, we did cover lobbing in episode 13, so you might want to have a look at that. Stay patient. Don't feel pressurized to end the point quickly. Now, as seniors, we've got the advantage here, okay? Some rallies require several resets before an opening appears. Keep calm, play consistent, and wait for the right opportunity to attack. Here's a tip. This is something that I do. In a long dinking rally, just think to yourself, okay, buddy, I'm happy to do this 100 times. Are you? And just keep going. Be patient, and you will probably win that rally. We're seniors. We've got patience. We've got experience. Just keep it going. Number 8, attack opportunistically. So in doubles, knowing when to attack, knowing, when a ball pops up, give it a go. That's the difference between winning and losing a point. Attack high balls. When your opponent hits the ball that pops up above the net, go on the offensive with a well-placed volley or overhead smash. Go for it. But again, be consistent. You don't want to be aiming for the sideline. Just go down the middle, aim for the shoelaces. Change speeds. Mixing the pace of your shots can catch your opponents off guard. That can always be a good thing. Sometimes it's bish, 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 bash, 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 and suddenly a slow one can put them off. Throw in a soft dink sometimes, followed by a quick volley to disrupt their rhythm. That is very helpful. Right, this is very much for competitive play. Hit to the body. Okay, shots aimed at your opponent's body, especially when they're at the net, are difficult to return and of course can create errors. If you can, aim for the hip on their forehand side. Obviously, if they're right-handed, you aim for their right hip. So that's the left hip that's facing you, if you understand what I mean. Let's not get into it, but I think you know what I mean. Okay, here's a tip. In recreational play, please don't be a banger. Hitting everything at pace, sometimes to the body or the head, to the weakest player. No one needs this in informal pickleball. In recreational play, please, we don't need this. Don't be that person. Number 9, stay mentally tough. Matches can be won or lost based on momentum shifts and keeping a cool head, and this will allow you to stay focused when things get tough. Okay, shake off mistakes. We all make errors. Don't let a missed shot affect your next point. Be mindful about this. with me, I get mad at myself. I never ever get mad at my partner. If I hit a lousy shot, it's Paddy, what are you doing? I used to be terrible on the tennis court until about 10 years ago, but let's leave it there. Right, stay positive with your partner. This could be the most important tip in this whole episode of this podcast, okay? Stay positive with your partner, especially if it's a partner in recreational play, maybe, that you've never played with before. Be nice to them, be positive, say good shot, say never mind when they miss, etc. As soon as your partner gets their head down, it's your responsibility to get that head up and to bring them up and back into the game. Okay, stay in the present. This is this mindfulness stuff, right? Don't dwell on past points or future outcomes. So let's say you're winning 9-2 and you're thinking, yeah, we got this. Don't. We've all lost from 9-2. It happens a lot, or 10-1. We've lost from those positions, okay? 1 point at a time. Number 10, be prepared to change tactics. If you find yourself losing badly, then consider changing tactics. You're not going to lose anything. If you're really down, let's say 9-2, okay, maybe take a few risks. Talk to your partner about the possibility of doing this before you start playing. You might like to say to them, look, if we go down, well, why don't we just take a few risks and just blooming go for it? You could have that kind of a strategy. Or you might start stacking or poaching just to give your opponents a different view on things. Make the decision to change tactics quickly and go for it. Okay, here's a tip. Let's say you are down badly. Let's say 2-9. Okay, there's two main things you can do here. One is you can just go for it, just thrash it and see what happens. The other possibility is consider simply playing consistently and safely. Just get the ball into play and don't make any errors whatsoever. So you say to yourself and your partner, right, we're not gonna make any errors. All the points are going to come down to them either winning the point or losing the point. It's not going to come from us. And that can put a lot of pressure on your opponents. Okay, those are the 10 big tips for double strategy. Going to just list them out again before we go. 1, communicate constantly. 2, master that third shot drop. 3, know the importance of court positioning. 4, target the weaker player. 5, use effective serves and returns. 6, cover the middle. 7, play smart defense. 8, attack opportunistically. 9, stay mentally tough. And 10, be prepared to change tactics. So let's just finish with this. When it comes to competition doubles, of course, if you can try and play with the same partner as much as possible, that will make a heck of a difference. In recreational doubles, use some of these skills, even if you don't know your partner very well, especially the communication, and it'll help you both. So bring these skills into your play. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. Okay, folks, listen. We'll leave it there, and hopefully you've got something out of that. All right, you take care. See you on court. Bye for now.
Thank you for listening to the Senior Pickleball Tips podcast, and I really hope you enjoyed it. Now remember, we've got the Facebook group, we've got the seniorpickleballtips.com website, so please head on there if you want to be more involved. It would be great to see you. Okay, my Senior Pickleball Tips friends, paddle up, stay safe, and most importantly, have fun.
Don't want to miss an episode? Then follow or subscribe to the Senior Pickleball Tips podcast. Find it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Amazon Audible, or even ask Alexa. And please leave a rating or review. Okay, folks, we'll leave it there. See you on court. Bye for now.